Now raise your hand if you want to make money. Hi, I'm Priscilla James, Program Manager in the Boss Center for Entrepreneurship and Free Enterprise. Entrepreneurship sounds like a big word. It just means starting and growing a business. You see a need and you create a solution. Now we have given you the tools necessary to start your business, but success comes from you. It's time for you to think outside the box. So a couple of points that show you the perspective and viewpoint of an entrepreneur are creativity, courage, determination, and having a team. So with creativity, you can use that in many different ways. That can include when you're reading a book, one of your favorite books, then you can imagine the characters, imagine the scenery. Or what about when you're reading a book or studying for class and you come across a word that you're not so sure of? You can use a context clues to understand it. And when you're doing your math problems, there you go. Once again, you can use your creativity to think of different ways to approach the problem. So this is the way that entrepreneurship also works. You see a problem and you look at different ways to approach it and to find the need. So becoming an entrepreneur means that you have the courage to try something that you never did before. If you're afraid of something, you push forward. But be brave. Not everyone will want your product, and that's okay. They can tell their friends about it and you'll have publicity. Determination is persevering even when you're tired, even when it's hard, even when you just don't want to do it anymore. But push forward. Remind yourself of your goal and let that be your motivation to keep trying and keep learning. So remember, you must have a team. Now this could be other people who work with you on your business, or they encourage you, they support you. These can be your friends, your family, or even business partners. Now go ahead and think of 2 people who have encouraged you. Now, give your family around you a high five because they support you and believe in you. Now, before you start the process of being an entrepreneur, it's important to understand why. To use this as your motivator and your goal to push you forward. It's not always easy, but it's always rewarding. You're always learning something new. So here's some points on why entrepreneurship is always worth it. Education. Entrepreneurship is a part of education, and education is always worth it. Also, being an entrepreneur sets you apart from your peers. That way, you can look even better on your college applications. Entrepreneurship helps you with money, and who doesn't want to make money? And it also gives you the ability to give back to your community. So in education, make sure that you take care of all the opportunities that you have provided to you, because you never know when you will be able to use these tools in the future. You may learn something about yourself that you didn't know before. You may learn that you like doing things with your hands or baking, or you may just find a new hobby. After all, remember, the more you know, the more you grow. Speaking of learning, being a boss of your own business means that you have developed skills like people skills. You can gain confidence and the ability to think critically and solve problems. This makes you the kind of student that institutions of higher education are looking for. Now raise your hand if you want to make money. Who doesn't want to make money? Well, guess what? By participating in this program, you have the ability to stir up the passions and creativity and talents that can help you to make more money, not just for yourself, but for your family. It's great to be financially independent, but it's also important to help others that are less fortunate than you. So think about how excited you were when you first got your Boss Club box or your video course. Think of that smile, that excitement that you felt. Well, you want to be able to make someone else smile that same way, to feel that excited. So your luxury soaps or bath bombs can help someone feel relaxed after a long day at work. Or your fudge, now that can help anyone smile or even laugh. And your cake pops, that can help someone have a happy birthday or just a quick treat. So think of how your products can help others, and this will help you to be able to market it, but also help them to have a better day. I have 2 questions for you. Why do you want to be the boss of your own business? Now, once you figure that out, where are you going to write it down? You can put this on your fridge or your bathroom mirror, somewhere where it will motivate you and remind you to keep going. Because there are going to be times where it might be difficult or a little confusing, but that's why we're providing these videos for you. So go out there and be a great boss.